Hi friends, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to try to make a protein mug cake. Stick around to the end for reviews, reactions, and tips on how to substitute for food intolerances. Welcome to Punch It Up Food Intolerance Fridays, where I validate for you that food allergies are real and so are food intolerances, regardless of the debates that you hear on the interwebs. I will be posting a rant. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm not a doctor. I have, however, played many nurses on TV, which qualifies me for nothing. However, I have been tested for food intolerances, and here's the short list of things that when I eat them, I have bad reactions like headaches, neck aches, stomach aches, swollen joints, and some unmentionables that don't need to be talked about in the kitchen. Wink, you know what I'm talking about. I'm also highly sensitive to lectins. Lectins is a sort of poison in the skins and flesh of fruits and vegetables that have seeds on the inside. It's there to ward off bugs, insects, animals from eating the fruits and vegetables before they are meant to be eaten. And most people have no problems with lectins at all. I do. It's not fun. So I try to avoid those, but sometimes I eat them. I like tomatoes. I like cucumbers. I like squash. I like lemons. I like oranges. I like pomegranate. I love avocado. You get my point. When you have a long list of fruits and vegetables that you have to avoid, it's difficult to get the fiber that you need. Although I eat lots of green leafies, except kale can go to hell. So my doctor told me that one way around that would be to cook more at home as opposed to eating out, ordering in, or getting prepackaged foods. So when I started to do that, what happened was I found out that most recipes have things in them that I cannot tolerate. So I had to make substitutions. I don't think I'm going to need to make a substitution for this particular recipe, but the reason I'm doing this recipe is because I, like everyone else seemingly in the world, have trouble getting enough protein in my diet. So I try to find protein powders out so I have a little bit of fiber in them because of the whole vegetable thing. So I was thinking maybe I could find a sweet treat that also had protein and fiber. And so we're going to give this a shot. Pink. This protein powder mug cake tastes like a gooey brownie, but packs in over 30 grams of protein. What? It's ready in just 1 minute and uses simple ingredients. Watch the video below. I did not do that. Grease a small cereal bowl or deep mug. I'm going to use ramekins because I don't live in a dorm. This video is not sponsored. This is the protein powder that I'm using. It has 4 grams of fiber, 25 grams of protein. So those are really good macros, but I don't love it. I don't love the texture. It's a little chalky. So I thought maybe I would like it better in a cake because everything's better in a cake, y'all. I'm back. Okay, I gotta go again. I have bowls, y'all. I have bowls. Are we recording on both of these? Yes. Oh, yay! It's a 2-camera shoot, y'all. That's more than Scrubs could say. 1/4 cup of the protein powder in the bowl. Baking bowl.
Baking bowl. Yes, baking bowl. Yes, baking bowl.
Tablespoon of coconut flour, leveled off like a pro. Boom. I'm using allulose. One. I have 3 sets of measuring spoons and I can never find the one I need. 1/2 teaspoon. It's a different set than this one, if you see what I'm saying. One of the things I love about baking powder containers is they're shaped like this so you can use it to level off your... Isn't that fucking genius? My third, literally, I don't know what happened, but I've got, okay. 1 1/2 tablespoons, ding, of cocoa powder. I'm making a mess. That's how I roll. Baby whisk to the rescue. In a separate bowl, egg and milk. 1/4 cup of milk, and I'm using Fairlife to get even more protein. I don't think this is the best camera setup. C'est la vie, as they say in France, or que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. Don't worry, that's even before my time, millennials and Gen Z. I think you're supposed to pour it all into one thing and then divvy it up after. I'm not going to do that. I'm a rebel. Said it before, I'll say it every ding dang video. I don't know how full to make it. To be fair, this recipe is from the bigmensworld.com, I think. So maybe they didn't know to just tell you exactly how much to put if you wanted to make 2 servings. It says it makes 2 servings. So, okay, so it says that chocolate chips are optional, but I mean, are they? I don't think so. I got 0 sugar ones. Doesn't mean they don't have calories, but 60 calories per tablespoon. That's a lot. I'm going to be putting them on top of these little guys. I don't have any bag clips, so I'm going to do the adult thing and put these in a container. Please fit, please fit, please fit. Okay. Microwave for 60 seconds. Enjoy immediately. Seems bossy. Here we go. I'm not showing you my microwave because it does look like it belongs in a dorm room. Get off my back. I'm not going to call the roommate down until I see how it turns out in 14 more seconds. Come on, I don't have all minute. It's not my joke. I'm going to find out whose joke it was. It didn't look done after 60 seconds, so I left it in for another 30. And that'll probably be too much because that's how things work out for me in the kitchen. That looks better. They're hot. They're hot. Oh, they're hot. Here comes the roomie.
Hello, hello, hello. They smell amazing. I'm so excited.
We're going to take a bite without the whipped cream.
Sounds good.
Then we'll put whipped cream on and see if we like it better. Needed more sugar. It said if your protein powder isn't sweetened, add more sugar, but it said that at the very end of everything. It is definitely chocolatey.
Yes. If you are craving chocolate, this is the dessert for you. And the texture is lovely.
I will say this. I don't like the texture of the protein powder in a shake. I really like this texture.
Same. It is so good in here. It's nice and fluffy. And
it's like a cake. It's like a really moist, excuse me. It's good. It's not sweet.
Really chocolatey though.
Sometimes it takes me, it's not one bite. It takes me a couple of bites before I can actually review something honestly.
I mean, I totally hated it. I hated it.
He hated it.
Terrible.
Oh, you know what? There's this guy that I follow. Here's what he looks like. I think he's your barefoot neighbor or the barefoot neighbor. He's adorable. And when he makes a dish that he likes, he does one of these. And what we did last time was one of these. Like it was like thumbs up, meh, or one of these. I give this a meh. You?
I give it a meh. I
It's a meh.
enjoy it.
We're going to keep going until we get a whoop whoop, you guys. We'll get there.
Totally.
By the way, not you. I'm talking to these guys. Get out of here, you.
I'm going.
Let me talk about substitutions for a minute. I had a friend one time, I said, oh, you have to try this high protein, low calorie ranch dressing that I make. We made some like low carb chicken fingers and we were dipping the chicken fingers into the ranch. And she said, yeah, it just doesn't taste like ranch. And I was like, well, it's not ranch. It's a substitute for ranch. But I get her point. I think if you're going to do substitutions, just don't expect them to taste exactly like the other thing. That's A. B, I think for me, I look for similar texture. I did a recipe that called for squash, which I'm not supposed to eat. I ate it anyway. I couldn't find a delicata squash, so I used spaghetti squash. Had I been thinking about it, I would have used sweet potato. Because sweet potato gives me no problems at all. I don't know what triggers my intolerances. Is it because I had the amount I had, or I'm eating on an empty stomach, or what is it? All I know is it's not fun. And I would rather substitute than risk it. Although sometimes just a full-on, straight-ahead, made with wheat piece of chocolate cake is kind of irresistible. And I will eat it and pay the price. Fortunately, my intolerances, as far as I know, are not life-threatening. They're quality of life-threatening. I'm going to actually see if I can find a hard recipe that has things in it I have to substitute. Come back and you'll find out. I wonder if I can find a sound. I bet I can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I also want to suggest you eat what works for you. And if you suck in the kitchen, speaking for a friend, it can sometimes still be delicious. And if not, hopefully you'll get a funny story out of it because humor's everywhere.